Every 2 years, you, the citizens of Arizona, elect a new state legislature. Now find out a little more about these men and women who represent you.
The Senate will please come to order.
In this edition of Legislative Bios, meet Senator Al Melvin. Senator Melvin is from Tucson and has been in the Senate since 2009.
I represent Legislative District 26, which is on the north side of Tucson. Our northern boundary is the Pinal County line, and it goes south to River Road. Then from I-10 in the west over to the Catalina Mountains to Craycroft, about over 100,000 voters, roughly 40% Republican, 30% Democrat, 30% Independent. I spent 12 years in the Far East as a legal alien, a businessman, 2 years in Korea, 8 in Japan, and 2 in Pakistan. I made my living in international shipping, working for ship owners that move containers around the world by ship, and 12 years in Asia doing that, and the rest here. So about 40 years in that kind of business, and 30 years in the Naval Reserve, retiring as a captain, and now, in addition to what I'm doing now at the Senate, I teach at 3 universities as an adjunct lecturer. When I looked at the representation in my district, I felt that my district was really held more traditional conservative values than were represented by the senator and 2 representatives at the time, and I felt that I could do a better job representing our people based on my education and my experience, and I'm tickled to be here. I've got 5 things that I ran on during my campaign, and they're as important now as they were then. Number 1, secure the border and save the $2 billion a year that it's costing us in related costs and incarceration, hospitalization, and education of illegal aliens. 2, to get the best K-12 education system that we can in the United States, maximizing parental school choice. 3rd, the best tax environment in the country for our individuals and property taxes as well as our businesses. 4, water management, including desalination. And 5, the environment and energy, solar, thermal, wind, but especially nuclear power. A bill that I'm working on, which I think will go a long way to do that, it's what we call government transparency, where we will establish a website, a user-friendly website, where any citizen, any reporter, anyone interested in what we're doing in Arizona could go there and literally find out how every dollar is being spent by every level of the government, the state, the counties, the cities and towns, the universities, the community colleges, and K-12 districts and individual schools.